Okay, I'm going to show you how to make these Chanel Victorian retro little dolls, okay? I did a bigger one where I just folded it and I used all of this, and you'll see that in a minute. But I'm going to do what I think I've seen on Pinterest, where they do it just with, they cut one in half, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come in, and then that forms the legs, okay? You see that? Just like this. Then you're going to come up through the legs and you're going to twist. You're going to bring it up so then it's going to look like this, okay? Like an X almost. Then you're going to twist it and twist it real close to the base of the other one, okay? Okay? And there is your arms. Now, what I found is I want to take another piece of the Chanel stem and wrap around this part, because when you go to put on the skirt or whatever you're going to use, you've got nothing hardly to adhere this to. So I want to give it a little bit of bulk. So I'm going to take off another half. And I'm going to wrap right under the arms. And I'm just going to twist that and then just start adding all of this to add some bulk. So if you look at this one and you look at this one, do you see the difference? Do you see how I have something to adhere the little dress to? And I'll do that with this one too. Then what I want to do is I want to come in again, and all of this just took 2 bumpy Chanel stems. I'm going to take this. This is going to help anchor the head, because if you do this, you've got nothing that you're putting it to. And figure out which side you want that the head's going to go on. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to twist the ends just a little bit. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to glue it right under this little other Chanel stem. So it's going to look like that. And I'm just tucking it right there. And then this is going to have something to rest on. Okay. So once that adheres good, and if you wanted to go ahead, and since I think I'm going to wrap this again, only to give me a little more bulk. And get it as tight as you can. Okay. To me, that looks a lot more where something's going to adhere to it a lot better. Okay, so now I could leave the neck. Actually, it might be better to leave the neck. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this part off. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, that sits better. I'm going to glue it on. And you see how this now anchors? Because if you didn't, can you imagine? You'd have the head way down here and it would be moving back and forth. So you need, I think you need the anchor. Okay, so now okay, so what I did is I threaded a needle, regular thread, taking a cupcake liner, and I'm just going to baste it just like you would material, okay? In and out. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then when I'm done, I'll put it on the bunny. It's hard to get these old threads together. Okay, so I doubled the skirt. I just came in, I did what I did with the first one and put it underneath this one, so it's even more flouncy. Oh, my glue. Now I'm going to get a ribbon and put the ribbon up here, and then we'll decorate this, and we'll be almost done. Okay, I'm going to use this paper to cover this side, and then I'll use something else to cover the other side. I think I'm going to use this guy right here. Okay. You can do these for any occasion. Okay, so I'm just going to take my hot glue. Okay. I think that's not going to be wide enough. Get another paper for that. And find some ribbon to hide this. Okay, so I have this green ribbon, and I'm just going to do the inside of this, okay? You could paint this if you wanted. Or you could cut some scrapbook paper to the width. I don't want to go through all that. There. So now it's covered. Okay. Now I'm going to take this trim and just put it around the edge. And I'm putting it at the very edge so it sticks off a little bit. You also could put lace if you wanted. That'd be pretty. Okay. We're going to glue her feet down. That is hot, hot glue. Look how cute. Okay, so let's put a couple little goodies. Let's see. I have Happy Easter. I could put at the base. I could put have her holding this. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have her holding that. What's nice about this, you can bend the ends because it's wire. That's cute. I like that. Okay. Now I think I put a little of this moss down here. Okay guys, I know you've seen these if you go on to Pinterest. These are the little Chenille little cutouts that you print out a face and then use the Chenille stems. They're called Bump Chenille. And I'm trying this for the first time, and I think they're around this size, but I made mine bigger, and I think it'll stand up okay. I'm going to put it on a, where is it? I took the thread off of this and I'm going to cover it, and she'll be glued on, and then I can put an Easter egg or something. But isn't she cute? And I just went online and printed off onto some photo paper, just matte photo paper, and then I put a little bit of a Chenille stem underneath so it would kind of anchor her head. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, because they use cupcake liners, but I'm using the cupcake liner to line some lace. Because she is so tall, I need something longer, because just the cupcake, it was too short for something this tall. Look, it was too short. Now if you were doing it on this one, it would be more suitable for a skirt. So what I did is I did a base stitch on this. And now I'm just going to gather it up. Okay, so there you have it gathered. I just pulled the two sides together. I'm going to put it on her, around her. And you're going to have to kind of finagle this a little bit because she's so tiny. Okay. Come back in here. Grabbing the two sides. Okay. I'm going to tie this because I can already tell what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to kind of bring it together and glue it as I go because it is so tiny. I'll do it one more time. How cute. So cute. These are very Victorian. They were like paper dolls, but they'd make them out of their pipe cleaners. Okay. I'll just put a little bit back here for safekeeping. So cute. Then I'll put something right here. Now, do I want to do anything with the arms? Do I want her holding something? Aw, that would be cute, her holding something. I think I will do that. Gotta cut that thread. Put something there. She's cute. Okay, I'm going to go get my scrapbook paper so we can cover that. Okay, I have different scrapbook paper that I'll put on this spool. But I'm just wondering, since she's bigger, if I should be using a bigger spool, because I'll be gluing her down so she'll stand up. Because this one's bigger than this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. That gives me a little bit more room if I want to put something down there. But now I have to figure out what I want to cover the spool with. So keeping in mind that she's got this pink on, I'm going to lay her down so you can see it better. I'm wondering if I should do this, because I can do a couple different for the front and the back. It's too pastel, I think, because her dress is pastel. I could do a stripe. I could do this. Oh, I like this with the stripe. Let my eggs dry. And I have this. I think it'll be maybe too busy. So I think what I want to do is I'll use some of this. I'll use these 3 papers is what I'll do. And then I'm going to have her holding something. It'll be paper so it isn't too... Okay, so I covered the spool and then I just went inside with that little strip of pink here. Okay, and then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take I was going to do this, but I don't like it as well as this. So I'm going to put this so it comes out this way. Okay? I think that'll be cute. These are very retro, but they're so cute. And I think they add a real cute piece of decor for Easter, or they make them for all kinds. If you go onto Pinterest, that's where I saw this. If you go on there, you can see they make them for Christmas, Valentine's. I'll be making some for Christmas. And I couldn't decide which I wanted as far as which side to show, but I think the pink sets her off more. I think the bunnies were just too plain. Guys, again, I'm going more for the moss in this instead of this. It just, I don't know, this cheapens it to me. And I'm going to glue a little of this down. And then I'm going to take one of our chicks. These are very retro. And I'm going to glue that down. Oh, cute. Look. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then I'm waiting for my eggs to dry that I made with the Model Magic, and then I'll paint those and put a couple here. But now I'm wondering if I should have her holding a chick, you guys. Okay, wait, I think that's what I'm going to do because it's very lightweight and I don't think it'll make her want to topple over. Yep, I got to do one of these little chicks that she'll hold. I think that's the ticket on this. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm almost out of room on my card, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna glue the little chick into her arms, and then I'll be back. Guys, what do you think? Look at the little chicks and the little pom-poms. Just scrapbook paper and an empty ribbon spool. The chicks were from Val. Thanks, Val. Look at the little body. And I did lace on this one. And just a little print I had. And then over here another print. Cut it out. Bought this from Etsy, these little papers. And there's scrapbook paper for the base, some trim, cupcake liners for the dress. I think these turned out adorable, guys. Until we get together again, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.